these days. We shared a cab through the evening heat. You told me your ex still called in his sleep. I laughed and said only dream in subtitles. And you said I think I could like you for a while. But I was just passing through downtown blue, and you were the pause before something new. You loved like you lived, half open, half true. I stayed too long in the version of you. Tuesdays were coffee and tarot cards. We draw the lovers, then fall apart. And I should have known when your plants died twice that some things don't bloom if they're kept on ice. But I was just passing through downtown blue, and you were the pause before something new. You loved like you lived, half open, half true. I stayed too long in the version of you. Your name's still saved in my phone under maybe leave it alone. And some nights I still reply to messages I never get from you. 'Cause I was just passing through downtown blue, and you were the pause before something new. You loved like you lived, half open, half true. I stayed too long in the version of you. If we meet again in some secondhand tune, don't say you miss me, just hum that old tune. We'll smile then part like city trains do. Always late, never meant to renew. You lit the candle with your hair still wet. Told me don't forget this part. We lay on the floor of your living room, both high, still dressed from the afternoon. I watched you trace my name on your thigh. Said you do that every time we say goodbye. Your voice is low, like underwater, and I don't know who's drowning harder. You're still the one I root for, the ache I keep behind every door. You make it feel like I could fall again every time I taste your skin. We fucked with the lights on at 2 a.m. Your lipstick on my wrist like a brand. You said you love me in a stupid way, like how you love sunsets but want the rain. Your voice is low, like stolen thunder, and I don't know who I was under. You're still the one I ruin for, the ache I keep behind every door. You make it feel like I could fall again every time I taste your skin. We play the tape still okay? Your hand on my back like it's yesterday. I tell myself I won't call you again, but my voice already knows your name. You're still the one I ruin for, the ache I keep behind every door. You make it feel like I could fall again every time I taste your skin. And I still taste your skin like the first time I let you in. You left your scarf on my old chair. I fold it neatly, leave it there, just in case you pass by someday. The kettle hums, I pour one cup, still make two, it's just made up. I light a candle like we used to, and it's quiet now, but not too cold. I've got sweaters, I've got soul. It still stings when someone says your name, but I smile, it's not the same. The window shows a rust-red tree. It's not as golden without you and me, but I breathe it in, this soft grief. And it's quiet now, but not too cold. I've got books and time to hold. It still aches when old songs play your part, but I've learned it's just the heart. So I'll leave the light on low in case you ever want to know I'm okay, just a little slow. I built a garden in my mind, full of colors I can't find. People pass, they never stay, like streetlights lost in day. Mom said truth is never loud. Dad said pride can wear you out. I sat alone and wrote it down. Now I wear it like a crown. There's glass in the garden, I know I walk it slow. I don't cry, I watch it glow. Pain made a path, but I still go. You don't need to run just to grow. She said love is not a plan, it's just knowing where you stand. He gave half the fight. If you're scared, it means you're right. There's glass in the garden, I walk it slow. I don't bleed, I let it show. Hope isn't soft, it's just slow. You don't need to shine, just to glow. Dreams that wore disguise, now I wear them in my eyes. Every cut became a map to places I won't turn back. So plant your fear and let it climb. Not every storm has to take
I missed your birthday 3 years straight. Still kissed your hand like it was fate. But love, I never asked you if you were okay. You made space for all my storms, built a quiet place I never warmed. I spoke in sighs and called them truth. You stayed, I called that proof. Your voice got small when mine got tired. I kept the peace like cutting wires. Never fought, just let it break. I thought silence made us safe. I'm sorry it took me this long to see that loving you was more than staying. Sorry I let you fade in me. I wore your love like routine, but it deserved a flame. You wrote letters I never read, left books half open by the bed. I saw them, just didn't know that those were cries you couldn't show. I'm sorry it took me this long to see that loving you was more than staying. Sorry I let you fade in me. I wore your love like routine, but it deserved a flame. If this is too late, no, I never meant to love you like that. Woke up in the middle
was still burning bright, but my heart felt heavy with time, with time. We used to chase the endless sky. Now we're just standing still, asking why. The moon seems closer than we are tonight, but nothing lasts forever, not even our dreams. We held on too tight, but now we're slipping through the seams. You were my star, shining so bright, but even the stars burn out before the morning light. And I don't think I can hold on anymore. This love was ours, but now it's just a war. Fading stars, fading hearts. We were everything, now we're falling apart. I still hear your voice in my head. Words we never said, they feel unsaid. The quiet now is louder than it's ever been. We built a castle made of glass, hoping it would last, hoping it would last. But it shattered with the first fall of rain again. But nothing lasts forever, not even our dreams. We held on too tight, but now we're slipping through the seams. You were my star, shining so bright, but even the stars burn out before the morning light. And I don't think I can hold on anymore. This love was ours, but now it's just a war. Fading stars, fading hearts. We were everything, now we're falling apart. Maybe we'll meet again in another life, where the stars align and the world is right. But for now we let go, we let it burn. We'll carry the scars until it's our turn to heal again, to love again. But right now we let the fading in. But nothing lasts forever, not even our dreams. We held on too tight, but now we're slipping through the seams. You were my star, shining so bright, but even the stars burn out before the morning light. And I don't think I can hold on anymore. This love was ours, but now it's just a war. Fading stars, fading hearts. We were everything, now we're falling apart.
You wrote my name on a napkin, misspelled it twice, but I didn't mind. Said it looks prettier that way, like foreign words that never meant to stay. We talked about cities we'll never live in. You said love feels more honest in hotels, with no clocks, just the sound of the ice melting slower than we'd like. But we keep saying foreign names for things we lost along the way. You call it living, I call it escape. We're just learning how to misbehave, with softer hands and careful eyes, and places love comes cheap but not kind.
taught me that the good things fade when you stay too long.